Good morning. Welcome to the Higher Grounds Podcast Morning Minute Meditation. Thank you for joining Brother Andy today. We're looking here in the book of 1 Chronicles 17. And in verse number 4, the Bible said that God says to Nathan the prophet, he said, "Go tell David, my servant, thus saith the Lord, thou shalt not build me an house to dwell in." In the text, David has said to Nathan the prophet, I want to build the Lord a temple. I want to build him a place to put the Ark of the Covenant. And Nathan said, well, you're a man after God's own heart. Do what's in your heart. And then God says, no, I don't want you doing that. That's not something that I have in my plans for you. So I'm telling you no. So the thought of the day is, what are you going to do when God says no? When you have good desires and good plans and you think your heart's perfect before the Lord and you're trying to do what's right, and then God emphatically looks at you about something that your motives are pure about, and he tells you no, how are you going to respond to him? Well, how did David respond to him? Well, here's what David said in verse 19. He said, O Lord, for thy servant's sake, this is according to thine own heart, and I submit to it. In verse number 19, he says, I want you to know, you told me no, but I'm still your servant. In other words, I'm still going to serve you. I don't understand, but I'm still going to serve you. I'm not quitting just because I got no as an answer. In verse number 20, he makes what I call a statement of God about God's divinity. He said, I want you to know this, Lord. You are God, your Lord, and beside you there is none other. In other words, he affirms his loyalty, his allegiance, and his love to God, even though he's been disappointed by a decision God's made for his life. And then in verse number 24, he states his soul's desire. And his soul's desire is simply this: let it even be established that thy name may be magnified forever. He said, I'm going to still lift you up. I'm going to magnify you. I'm going to glorify you because you're Lord. And he ends with this great verse of Scripture that I pray in my daily prayer life. Now, therefore, let it please thee to bless the house of thy servant, that it may be before thee forever. For thou blessest, O Lord, and it shall be blessed forever. And God bless his family. God bless you from the Higher Grounds Podcast. You have a good day, friend.